Hello and welcome back. Christmas Part 2, very much. So the PlayStation State of Play is about to happen in 3 minutes. I don't really have too much to say here in preparation for this. I'm definitely more of a Nintendo guy, so I tend to get a lot more excited for Nintendo Directs than the State of Plays, but um, it's always exciting to see what new games are coming out. Like, I have a PS4, but I don't really use it too much. I'm more Steam and Switch, but still exciting nevertheless. At the last State of Play, they revealed, I believe it was the last one, Revenant Hill, the same creators behind A Night in the Woods, which that was exciting. I'm hoping to see more of that here today. And I believe it's mostly going to be focused on third party and indie games. So, I'm color me interested here that you know, uh like anyone who's watched my streams before, that I mostly stream indie stuff, and I with my videos based on indie games, I have a lot more fun covering indie stuff and very niche games. So I'm hoping to see a few of them here, and you know it it should be exciting. Like I said, I really have no idea what to expect from this. So I'm just hoping for some good stuff. Um, Oops, no Mario's. But sorry, I couldn't help it. But yeah, it should be good. I'm sure we're gonna get a handful of more JRPGs that are gonna be really cool to most people or to some people, but aren't gonna really do a thing for me. And that's fine. We all have our different tastes and preferences, and I believe we should all play or watch or read whatever we enjoy the most, Though branching out sometimes, you might discover something new that you like. So, you know, there's that perspective to always take in. Um, Even with some of the JRPGs that were announced during the direct today, I don't think I'll be able to get around to playing them, but because there's just so many games and those are like hour long titles, so I'm not fully sure, but um, you know, if like the right person recommended it to me, um, yeah, I'd give it a fair shot, depending on which game. But you know, um, I don't know what else to note here. I will say, seeing the reactions from like other YouTubers on the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door earlier, that great stuff. I'm super happy for everybody who's you know, um, super excited for a Thousand Year Door. And I'm like I said, like in the direct video, I do want to check it out. Like I am excited to play it. I just never played it firsthand, so I. Oh, we got another 5 minutes to wait here, so I'm gonna keep on talking about the Nintendo Direct then. So the like I never played a Thousand Year Door, but I know there are so many people who are like over to the moon and back for it, and I am super happy for them on that. Um, and yeah, I try to think what else to add here. Like, I'm gonna assume that maybe we'll get because this is like focused on third party stuff, so I'm sure we'll probably get um we'll probably maybe get something about Sonic Superstars, maybe, and probably um I know they're renaming the Yakuza game. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe that the new Yakuza game isn't called actual Yakuza. I have a feeling we might see that here, and maybe Mortal Kombat 1. these are just my guesses. I really don't know what to expect here. The I'm trying to think what other games that, and again, like in terms of like PlayStation has some like really solid games, but like I said, like I never really played much of their exclusives besides like stuff on the PS2, like Jack and Daxter, really. Um, and I the only Crash Bandicoot game I played was Wrath of Cortex, which, from my understanding, is pretty awful. I mean, I had fun with it, but then again, I was like 12, so. But I'm trying to think what other games. It is really cool though. It is really cool that a lot of PlayStation games are making their way to Steam, because I mean that's accessibility for me right there. And again, like I do have a PS4. I just like never use it. So I think it's great. I wish at the same time it's great to have like PlayStation games on Steam, um, but it does make it hard for me to like consider like using my PS4 if I can get them on Steam. You know, it's kind of like a double edged sword because it's great, and I wish Nintendo would do it. But I also understand it's like, oh, these are the exclusives. These are the reasons why you would want to buy this console, which is why it's hard for Xbox. Like, I mean, I know they recently like kind of like announced a bunch of like exclusives and stuff, but like again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure those are also accessible to PC through their like um Game Pass subscription. Again, I could be wrong, but like I know Xbox doesn't really have too many exclusives, so. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else to add here. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to pad out this minute with stuff, but I am hoping, that there will be one new visually artistic style indie game that will be like my, oh yeah, I need to play this, like an emotionally narrative driven with like very like stylized visuals. I'm gonna make that my prediction for this state of play here. Okay, I got a prediction, a safe bet. There's gonna be no new Mario titles here. But yeah, it's gonna start very shortly, and it should be good. This program contains mature content that may not be suitable for all audiences. Footage contains a mix of yada yada. He did. He is not dead. I feel like this is gonna be a silly time already. Just how he's walking. Is this the game, like a like a quap walking sim? That might be this game here. It's like it's a quap. It is quap. Okay. I'm already impressed. Like I feel like Human Fall Flat and I guess that'd probably be the more accurate term rather than quap. But then again, you're using just your legs, so quap. But these rage games.
Oh, hey, Mike. No, that's sad. I was just taking a break from my run. The road's out.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries. Grapple point.
Grapple point. Oh, this grapple. I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that.
Why is he dummy thick though?
Yeah, good. All right. Well, Salada.
Salada.
Why is he dummy thick?
I don't know where, Mike. Oh, this is bad.
But I do think this would be fun to like stream. Baby steps. Brennan Foddy. Oh, okay, yeah, he was the getting over it guy. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Sean Benson. Here at PlayStation, our team is always on the lookout for creative, inspiring, and original games to bring to PlayStation players around the world. We are constantly canvassing game development studios as we search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the innovative spirit that we're looking for. In today's State of Play, we've got a wide variety of games to share with you. My hope is that these demonstrate the diversity of experiences coming to PlayStation consoles and PSVR 2. On that note, I'm very excited to welcome PlayStation players to Roblox. This infinite variety of 3D immersive experiences is making the jump to PS4 on October 10th. Roblox features full cross-platform support, so you can join 66 million daily active users across PC, mobile, and other platforms. We can't wait for you to explore
I guess good news for Roblox players.
All right, let's dive in. Starting with a look at two great games coming to PlayStation VR 2.
Doot doot.
Doot 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 doot. But we have a job to get done. This city isn't going to save itself. So get geared up and join the team, because working together will give you the best chance.
We got this.
Luckily, you'll have access to the latest ghost-busting gadgets, if you can earn them. We're talking turrets, shields, decoys, and so much more.
Will this get voted? Like, will the Ghostbusters theme get this? I hope not.
You'll need to be ready for
Bana, 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 bana,
take on the ghost lord.
Sorry, in my head, the Joel's Super Ghostbusters like soundtrack is playing in my head right now.
These guys, mini puffs, they can be a real pain in the...
I call the pizza place and I tell them they got a pizza face. Spoopy. Is this Resident Evil? Yes, it is. I forget. This was announced not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken. Like the VR, not RE4 remake. We all knew that, but oh, definitely. Would definitely like to play that. Like both. Like I've still. I literally said this. I literally said this in the direct video, like, you know, a few hours ago. But I have still yet to play the remake to RE4, and it is a crime because it looks amazing.
This is Condor 1. President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
I'm seeing increased movement from Los Eliminados. Don't get careless.
Copy. Data out.
Who will pay its dark cost?
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
Because in this world, someone always pays.
Dude, they gave Ada a grappling hook. Did she? Okay, so okay.
Best not to ask who or why.
I played Resident Evil 4 for the first time last year, which is again, it is a crime that it took me like 20 years to actually play Resident Evil 4. I know this, but they're the mercenaries. That was Ada Wong, her like side story, if I'm not mistaken. Did she have a grappling hook in it? Because I actually never got around to playing it. I should do that.
I am not being.
You are what I made you.
Again, like I know Avatar
The RDA.
is it
Trained in their ways.
is it Maiden of Water? Is that the name of the sequel?
15
I never seen the sequel. I saw the first one in theaters, but
You have the map.
it's still kind of wild to me because like
The poor child knows
when you see Avatar, it's like, oh yeah, Avatar, yeah, I remember that. But I feel like the last like 10 years of my life, I've completely forgotten about Avatar until it popped up like last year.
my world. I won't hurt you.
But it is kind of neat though.
You are starting to think like a Nazi. Now, we will teach you to ride like one.
I remember related to Avatar. So side story I'm just gonna add in here while this trailer plays. I went to go see Avatar back in theaters, like when it first came out. And my dad and my siblings and I, we went to my dad got us like a viewing to see it in 3D. And we were there, we were watching it in 3D. I didn't really notice too much 3D, by the way. But the thing is that I don't think my dad realized that he got us 3D tickets and not just a regular 2D screening. So my dad actually has a glass eye. So he only has one functioning eye. So him trying to like watch this film was like a blur to him. So halfway, like 40 minutes in, he's like, do you want to go like see if we can watch this in 2D? I'm just like, yeah, okay, sure. And, like I tried watching it without the glasses, and like again, it's just a blur.
More vicious than ever. We need him ready.
Ghost Runner 2. Looks cool. Oh, these new PlayStation controller colors. I do very much like that. I feel like with this console generation and like PS4, like the last two console generations, I like that we've been getting a lot more fun colors for like our consoles and controllers and stuff. Because I kind of feel like the 360 era. Well, then again, I think PlayStation 3 had some colorful controllers, but like, and the Wii eventually did as well. But like, I like fun, colorful controllers. Like literally, I have like the red and like a green PS4 controller, It's I like having colorful controllers. It also probably doesn't help that I have like 6 different sets of Joy-Cons because of the because of the colors.
At Helldivers 2. We're starting on the ship's bridge, preparing to select our mission from the galactic war map.
But it's cool that they have like other colored like PlayStation 5s and stuff.
Your help pod and prepare for planetfall. Today we join a squad on one of the many planets in the galaxy, set on an important mission to eliminate a deadly bile titan.
Okay, we need to find the Terminate Bile Titan.
I think it's this way. There's some enemies here.
Okay, I'm covering you on the right.
Is this
We're covering your rear.
is this supposed to be like
There's loads of them.
friends playing together, or is this supposed to be NPCs?
Oh, I died.
Yeah, it's
Reinforcing.
supposed to be friends playing together.
Let's run.
I can here's the thing. I haven't seen too many game trailers use people pretending to be playing like together. Like they did that a lot during the 360 and like early Xbox One and PS4 era. But it always just felt disingenuous, you know?
Charging me. Take out the charger.
It just feels silly.
Reloading. Nice. I'm gonna thin out the crowd a little bit.
Like if me and my friends were playing, we'd be like, "Look at these fuckers over here."
The little ones. Oh, oh.
I'm throwing out the strafing runs. Try to take out the small guys.
Oh no, you killed me.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd be yelling my ass off at my friends,
Helldivers.
and they'd be yelling at me.
Okay, should we do something? Should we strategize?
I'm drawing his attention.
Alright, I don't think I have an option.
I do like these monster designs, though. I do think they're neat.
Get out.
Oh god, he's coming for me.
Getting out of the way.
There we go.
There we go.
Good job.
Nice. Good job, guys.
Well done, Helldivers. Another win for Super Earth. After each successful mission, players are rewarded for their efforts, allowing them to upgrade their ship, weapons, armor, and stratagems. Giving them
Again,
edge in the many battles to come.
I don't
I
know.
hope you enjoyed
I-
seeing a glimpse of just one of the many missions.
I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure there are people who will enjoy this,
Now go out there and spread managed democracy.
but it's not really doing it for me personally. I don't know. Also, I'm not really the biggest future sci-fi genre person. So 4-player co-op of monster hunting. I'm trying to think how to put it. Me and my friends, we play Left 4 Dead a lot, but I just feel like it's not a game for me. Like Left 4 Dead, and Dead Island, but yeah, I don't know.
Faster speeds than ever before. Whether it's a neighborhood backdrop of Queens or the fireworks that light up the sky over Coney Island, exploring these areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our heroes, Marvel Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the 2 wall crawlers in the open world, and thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5, you can make that switch almost instantly.
That's cool.
Delivering a bigger city and playing as not one but 2 spider heroes were big goals for Marvel Spider-Man 2. But this time around,
Spider-Man?
hopefully
You
Marvel will
mean
provide greater
Spider-Men?
and discovery. As you progress through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available. The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that grab your attention, such as a flock of Kraven's Talon drones circling a building, a a mysterious symbol projected into the sky.
At some point, I think I've mentioned this a few times before, but I've never really been like the biggest superhero guy. So like, you know, Marvel and DC stuff, they kind of just fly over my head for the most part. I mean, there are some exceptions, like, you know, like I watched like the first two Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and I saw Spider-Man I think it's, oh gosh, it's one of it's the first one with Tom Holland. Is it No Way Home? I think that's the second one. But and I've also seen the first Spider-Verse, which was also really, really good. Yeah, no, I haven't like I was saying before, like most superhero games kind of fly over my head. Though I really should play well, you know, this Spider-Man too. Like this game does look really, really good. I've heard nothing but good things about the you know, the first one. And Miles Morales, but the that's neat.
On behalf of Insomniac Games, we couldn't be more excited about what this expanded city has to offer and all the new ways you'll experience.
I guess Marvel vs. Capcom also counts as a game that involves superheroes that I played. But yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. I like I said, I haven't played the other one, but it looks good. I would play it. Like I was saying before, like I'm not a big Marvel guy, but I do like Spider-Man. Like I do think like the IP is really cool. I'm just not like the biggest super fan of it.
So, our journey continues.
There she is! Don't let her get away! After her!
The gang's all here.
The hell she did? She's a monster!
The truth is that people will always doubt, hate, and reject. All differences must be erased. Once there are no differences, there will be
again, it looks neat. It looks neat. I just I have really nothing. I have nothing to say. I'm sorry.
What we call destiny is neither visible nor tangible, yet it is as certain as the collapsing and converging of the past and present. I called out to you and you came.
This is Genshin Impact, right?
Is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path.
I think I am wrong. Didn't Genshin Impact get like a spin-off or something?
You and I are each other's destiny.
No, I was completely way off. I'm sorry. Oh, this is that Bubble not Splatoon game.
The Fantastic 4 versus 4 party!
Again, I feel like if I were to play this, I feel like I would have a lot of fun, and I'd play it for like maybe 2 hours, and then I'd play it again like the next day, and then I wouldn't touch it again. I feel like that's how this game would go if I were to play it. It does look good though. Like, you know, you again, you can make the argument it's, you know, it's just Splatoon and you know, but it does look fun. And I do like the character designs. Like, they're fun. I think I would be a penguin main just for the name alone.
We'll see you at the Foam Stars Open Beta Party.
We've been having a blast with Foam Stars, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on it. The open beta kicks off later this month. Before we wrap up, Square Enix has one more update for us today. They're hard at work on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the ambitious follow-up to the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's see what's in store for one of next year's most anticipated games.
This is another silly tidbit here, but so I would like to play the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I have not yet. But funny enough, so I actually finished Final Fantasy VII for the first time, like, I think 3 years ago, and I had a good time with it. Like, you know, it's a game I didn't grow up with, but I could see why so many people loved it. Like, it was a lot of fun, and it was addictive. Like, it was just a really good JRPG. But what made it great was that, you know, the final battle against Sephiroth was, it was tough. Like, I got my ass handed to me at least like 3 times. Like, I'd be fighting him like 35 minutes in and just still won't win. But what made it great was when because shortly after, and I mean like 2 days after I finished the I'm sorry, the little segue just made me laugh. Like 2 days after I finished it was when they announced Sephiroth for Smash Brothers, and I was like, oh, I was 100% on board the hype train for Sephiroth. I was just like, no shit, that's awesome. And then like his final smash was literally him destroying all the planets and stuff. It was just, oh, I loved it. I like there's that one part where Kate Sith betrays the party, and then they're like, oh, don't worry, we'll stay behind, we'll explode the building. And for a moment you think like, oh god, we just lost another party member, but then it's just like, no, we just sent another robot of Kate Sith, so you're good. Oh, that's cute.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
A weapon?
Tutelary creatures, said only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
I actually never got, I forget his name. I actually didn't get him in my playthrough. I completely missed out on him. On 2 discs. It's still like amazing to me that today in 2023 we still have games that are on multiple discs. Oh, that's it? That was fairly short. For some reason, I was expecting it to be longer, but it's fine. But But yeah, I mean, and like I said, like obviously, I didn't really have any like hype levels or anything going into this. I just wanted to see what new stuff was coming to PlayStation, and yeah, I mean, it's cool. What was announced? I'm sorry, I'm trying to like remember. So it was like the Final Fantasy stuff, obviously, and that's neat. Like I said, I never played the first one or like the first of the remake. Okay, one thing I will have to say real quick. Let me rewind this for a sec. Let me rewind this. This, like, because they had Intergrade, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that like this naming convention is just a little bit confusing to me. Because you have Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then Intergrade, that is the sequel part, and then Rebirth, if I'm not mistaken, is like a prequel. Oh, okay, that was it. So it's just a little bit confusing, but it's that's just me, an outsider looking in kind of thing. What else? Baby Steps looked good. I would play this. I would play this like I don't know if it'd be a one-off stream depending on how long the game is, but it looks silly and frustrating, and I'm there for it. What do you call it? There was like the Roblox thing, good for the Roblox players out there. The Ghostbuster thing, and that's neat. I don't have a VR set, so like none of this applies to me. Resident Evil 4 VR, also cool, but again, no VR headset nor PS5. So, and there was the Avatar thing, and again, it's so funny to me because literally like the Avatar franchise, there's only two films. There's only two films to Avatar, but I feel like, I mean, there's like three more in the pipelines, but like, I feel like for whatever reason, I feel like whenever Avatar is brought up, I feel like it's got like that status of Lord of the Rings, where it's like it's this beloved series of like, like a trilogy followed by multiple books and other games and other forms of media, when it's like it's just a movie. It's just a well shot movie. Like it's very gorgeous. Like it's a really and again, like I've heard good things about the second movie too. So I don't know. That's just one thing to me, because it's like, again, Avatar came out. It came out big in 2009, and then it was just radio silence for like a decade. And now it's like, oh yeah, Avatar 2, here it is, and then also here's like this game. And again, to Avatar fans out there, that's cool. Ghost Runner 2. There was I like the new colored consoles. I would, if I did buy a PS5, I would probably get a red one because I very much like the color red. Helldiver, again, a game not for me. There was this Helldiver thing went on for a minute. Spider-Man looks good. Like I said, I never played the first one, but it looks like a lot of fun. This looked pretty neat. Again, so I'm very surprised. There was only like 2 JRPG-esque games that I was like, I have no idea what this is, but it looks cool. Like I like the character designs and stuff. And then there was the foam stars, and like I said, it looks fun. I'm hoping. Yeah, there's only like 8 announcements, I think. But anyway, like I said, looked like a lot of fun. I hope that the folks out there with PlayStations are gonna have fun with some of the stuff that was announced today. I'm hoping a handful of these eventually make their way to Steam. Or because I don't think I'm getting a PS5 anytime soon because I can't afford it. But it's still really cool. And I don't really have anything else to add here. Like I don't have like Like I said, it's not a Nintendo Direct, so I'm not like oh my god, I'm gonna speculate on all these little things in this trailer that I watched. But yeah, overall, neat. That's all I can really say about it. Okay, well, if you made it to the end of this, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching the Nintendo Direct one I also posted earlier, thank you also for watching that. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Stay safe and take care.